This is the first of this kind of a session which we are having under this policy dialogue, and over the couple of months, we hope to have a few more of this. Let me start by sort of using a phrase I think which has become quite a common theme amongst the conversation which happens, the New World Order. Apart from the New World Order, the one more terminology which has started to emerge is something called infodemiology.
I think as a society, we have a problem of not checking something before we pass it on.
Firstly, you have to understand that misinformation is a military-industrial complex. It's not as random as two people who stumble upon something, send it to two friends, and they in turn send it to people, and it reaches 1 million people by the end of the week.
So you're not just causing harm to yourself, but you're causing harm to the people otherwise. So for something like this, what's the kind of a regulatory or a legal?
We have to address this at two levels. One is we have to fight and fight hard. There is no solution or substitute.
A credible data source is very important. Don't editorialize. Please provide factual information, and please do fact checking.
Education is something that everyone has to invest in, and have to invest across the board. You have to invest in educating young people, children, about misinformation, about the internet itself, how to make the internet safer.
I completely agree with my earlier panelist. Censorship is a very, very slippery slope, and regulation of any kind, because you never know where it's going to stop.
Sometimes, it's actually the inverse, that brands, I think, understand that digital penetration would mean that if their voice is not heard over there, it can be problematic for them.
So I think it should be a top-down approach. We should have enforcement of our existing regulations. I don't think we need to really reinvent the wheel and come up with a new set of regulations authority. If we can just enhance the enforcement today itself, I think we can see a huge difference.
The food and the nutrition industry, as we all know, is one of the largest and the diverse industry in India. And with that requires a strong policy ecosystem.
There's nothing that matters more during crisis than the trust or faith that you have in whatever, whether it is a brand, a relationship, or the ecosystem in which you are a part of. Whatever.
For example, in Mondelez, we build trust with our consumers through essentially sticking or adhering to three core values. The first one is the love for our consumers and the brand. The second is growing every day.
What we are also seeing is that the government is trying to convert this crisis into an opportunity.
And I think they have understood the importance of, industry goods, food and food products reaching to the consumers. I think this is a great step forward, and I really hope this continues.
We've reached a stage where it is considered that what is local and what is hyper local is even better. That's where we've started to move more towards organic, local.
Now, in all this entire ecosystem, I have seen e-commerce also playing a very integral part of our supply chains.
Thanks a lot, Garima. I definitely enjoyed this whole conversation. Some of the points were really exciting. I hope our attendees have enjoyed it.